Imagine walking through life as if it were a movie, and suddenly you realize that something profound, almost magical, is about to happen. Have you ever felt that strange sensation, as if the universe is trying to send you a message? It's as if all the pieces of the puzzle are finally coming together. What if I told you that these signs might be indicating that your second spiritual awakening is at the door? Have you noticed how certain numbers appear repeatedly? Or perhaps that feeling of déjà vu that seems more intense than ever? And that inexplicable urge to change old habits, almost as if an invisible force is pushing you forward? Not to mention the vivid and symbolic dreams that seem to carry hidden messages. And when you start questioning everything, from your beliefs to reality itself, this could be an indication that something grand is about to happen. And we're not talking about a simple change of routine, but a profound transformation in your perception of the world. What if the universe was silently preparing you for something greater? Hold on to that thought, because these are just some of the signs we're going to explore. Curious? Then let's dive into this mystery together. Well, if you want to access better videos about your spiritual awakening, join our community by subscribing to this channel. And if you like this enlightening exploration, consider showing your support by clicking the Super Thanks button below. By supporting this channel, you become part of a community that values truth, self-discovery, and spiritual enlightenment. Intensification of dreams and visions. The intensification of dreams and visions is a fascinating phenomenon that many people experience when on the verge of a second spiritual awakening. It is believed that these dreams are not only more vivid, but also carry deep and recurring meanings. They can come in the form of symbols, messages, or even encounters with spiritual figures. For some, these dreams are so intense that they feel real, leaving a lasting impression upon waking. In addition to dreams, visions also become a frequent part of daily life. These visions can occur during meditation, moments of introspection, or even during daily activities. They can be flashes of images, colors, or entire scenes that seem to appear out of nowhere. Often, these visions are accompanied by feelings of peace, clarity, or even a sense of urgency to act or change something in your life. For those going through this phase, keeping a journal of dreams and visions can be helpful. Writing about these experiences can help decipher the patterns and messages being conveyed. Some people also choose to consult dream specialists or spiritual guides for a deeper understanding. It's important to remember that these dreams and visions are personal and unique, and their interpretation may vary from person to person. The intensification of dreams and visions is not something to fear, but rather to explore. It is an invitation to delve deeper into your own psyche and spirituality. Often, these dreams and visions can offer valuable insights into issues you are facing in your life, helping guide your spiritual growth path. So open yourself to these experiences and see where they lead you. Feeling of dissatisfaction. A profound feeling of dissatisfaction with your current life is another classic sign that a second spiritual awakening may be near. This feeling can arise suddenly or develop gradually, becoming increasingly difficult to ignore. It can manifest in various areas of life, such as work, relationships, or even activities that once brought joy. This dissatisfaction is not necessarily a negative aspect. In fact, it can be seen as a sign that your soul is asking for change. It is a way of indicating that the path you are on is not aligned with your true purpose or the deepest needs of your being. This feeling can be uncomfortable, but is also a powerful catalyst for transformation. Often, this feeling of dissatisfaction leads people to question their life choices and seek new directions. It may be time to reevaluate your priorities, values, and goals. Some people may feel the need to make radical changes, such as changing careers, ending relationships, or even relocating. Others may seek more subtle forms of change, such as developing new hobbies or spiritual practices. This is an ideal time for introspection and self-analysis. Practices like meditation, journaling, and therapy can be extremely helpful in exploring the roots of this dissatisfaction. By doing so, you can discover aspects of yourself that were dormant or ignored, allowing for more authentic spiritual growth aligned with who you truly are. Therefore, if you are feeling this dissatisfaction, do not see it as something negative. View it as an opportunity to reconnect with your true self and align your life with your spiritual purpose. This process can be challenging, but is also profoundly rewarding and transformative. Increased synchronicities. Frequent experiences of synchronicity are another fascinating indicator of a possible second spiritual awakening. Synchronicity is a term coined by Carl Jung to describe events that seem significantly related but have no apparent causal connection. In simpler terms, they are meaningful coincidences that make us stop and reflect on their significance. These synchronicities can manifest in various ways. You might start seeing repeated numbers like 1111 or 222 on clocks, license plates, and other places. You may encounter people or situations by chance that offer exactly what you need at the moment, whether it be an opportunity, advice, or a new perspective. These events are often accompanied by a sense that the universe is trying to tell you something. For many, these experiences of synchronicity are like little nods from the universe, confirming that they are on the right path. They can serve as guides or signs that a significant change is about to happen. Paying attention to these coincidences can help deepen your connection with the universe and trust more in the process of your spiritual journey. It is useful to keep a record of these synchronicities to identify recurring patterns or messages. You may find that certain synchronicities occur at critical moments or when facing important decisions. This can offer a sense of guidance and support even in the most challenging times. Therefore, if you are noticing an increase in synchronicities in your life, consider this a positive sign. It indicates that you are attuned to the energies of the universe and that a second spiritual awakening may be approaching. Embrace these experiences as opportunities to reflect, learn, and grow spiritually. Greater emotional sensitivity. Feeling emotions more intensely and developing greater empathy for others is another sign that your second spiritual awakening may be near. This emotional sensitivity can manifest in various ways, from easily getting emotional with movies and music to deeply feeling the pains and joys of others. For some people, this sensitivity can be overwhelming, becoming a real challenge to manage. This heightened emotional sensitivity is not just about feeling more, but also about perceiving and understanding others' emotions better. You may find it easier to identify what others are feeling, even without them saying a word. This increased empathy can lead to a stronger desire to help and support those around you, and it can even influence your life and career choices. This phase of heightened emotional sensitivity can be a period of great learning and growth. It can teach you the importance of self-care while caring for others. Practices like meditation, yoga, and mindfulness can be extremely helpful in maintaining emotional balance. It is also important to learn to establish healthy boundaries to avoid feeling overwhelmed by others' emotions. This increased emotional sensitivity can also be an invitation to deepen your connection with the world around you. You may discover a new appreciation for the beauty of nature, art, or even simple, everyday moments. This deeper connection can bring a sense of peace and contentment, even amid emotional challenges. Therefore, if you are feeling emotions more intensely and developing greater empathy, see this as a positive sign. It indicates that you are becoming more attuned to your own humanity and that of others, which is an important step in your spiritual growth path. Embrace this sensitivity and allow it to guide your path compassionately and consciously. Desire for isolation. Imagine that suddenly you start feeling an irresistible urge to spend more time alone. It's not that you're avoiding people, but it seems that silence and solitude are calling your name. This desire for isolation can be a sign that you are preparing for a new spiritual awakening. It's as if the universe is giving you space to reflect and meditate, allowing you to reconnect with your deepest essence. During this period, it is common to feel a need to distance yourself from everyday distractions. Television, social media, and even some social interactions may begin to seem superficial and meaningless. You may find yourself seeking moments of silence, perhaps in a quiet park or a cozy corner of your home. This time alone is vital for you to hear the inner voice often drowned out by external noise. Additionally, this desire for isolation may be accompanied by a sense of peace and mental clarity. Without constant interruptions and demands from the outside world, you begin to perceive your thoughts and emotions more clearly. This can be incredibly revealing, helping you identify behavior patterns and beliefs that need to be transformed for your spiritual growth. It is not uncommon that during these moments of isolation, you feel more connected to something greater than yourself. It may be a connection with nature, the universe, or even a spiritual force. This sense of unity and belonging is a strong indication that you are on the right path to a new awakening. It's as if each moment of solitude is a step toward a greater understanding of yourself and the world around you. Finally, it is important to remember that this desire for isolation is not a sign that something is wrong. On the contrary, it is an invitation for a profound inner dive. Embrace this call and allow yourself the time and space needed to explore your inner world. You may be surprised by the discoveries you will make and the transformation this will bring to your life. Physical and energetic changes. Have you ever felt tingling in your hands or an inexplicable pressure in your head for no apparent reason? These unusual physical sensations may be more than mere body curiosities. They can indicate that you are undergoing physical and energetic changes, clear signs of an imminent spiritual awakening. It's as if your body is adjusting to accommodate new frequencies of energy. These physical changes can vary from person to person, but some experiences are quite common. In addition to tingling and pressure in the head, you may notice changes in sleep patterns. Perhaps you start waking up in the middle of the night or have trouble sleeping, feeling energized at unusual times. These changes in sleep may reflect the energetic adjustment occurring in your body. Another common manifestation of these changes is a feeling of tiredness or fatigue, even without an apparent reason. This can result from your body working hard to process and integrate new energies. In some cases, you may feel a kind of energy cleansing where old emotions or traumas surface to be released. This process can be uncomfortable, but is a necessary step for your spiritual growth. Besides the physical changes, you may start to notice a shift in your personal energy. Perhaps you feel more sensitive to the energies of those around you or the environments you find yourself in. This increased sensitivity can be an indication that you are becoming more aware of your own energy field and the external influences on it. It's as if you are tuning into a new frequency of perception and awareness. Finally, these physical and energetic changes are signs that something profound is happening within you. Although they can be unsettling, They are a positive indication that you are preparing for a new level of understanding and spiritual connection. Embrace these changes with openness and curiosity, allowing yourself the necessary time to adjust to them. Remember that each sensation and experience is a valuable part of your awakening journey. Attraction to new knowledge. Imagine that suddenly you find yourself devouring books about spirituality, philosophy, or even quantum physics. This strong curiosity for new knowledge can be a clear sign that you are seeking to expand your consciousness. It's as if a window has opened, revealing a vast world of wisdom and possibilities that were previously out of your reach. This attraction to new knowledge is not just a superficial curiosity. It is a deep desire to understand more about life, the universe, and your role within it. You may start questioning beliefs and paradigms you previously accepted without hesitation. This thirst for knowledge is an indication that you are ready to explore new dimensions of understanding and perception. Moreover, this quest for new knowledge may lead you to discover practices and philosophies that resonate deeply with your soul. Perhaps you become interested in meditation, yoga, or esoteric studies that had never previously caught your attention. These new discoveries can become valuable tools in your spiritual growth path, helping you connect more deeply with yourself and the universe. This attraction to new knowledge can also manifest in a desire to share what you are learning with others. You may feel a strong urge to discuss these topics with friends, family, or even online groups. This exchange of information and experiences can be incredibly enriching, allowing you to see different perspectives and deepen your understanding further. In short, this quest for new knowledge is a clear sign that you are on a path of spiritual expansion. Embrace this curiosity as a compass, guiding you to new horizons of understanding and wisdom. Allow yourself to explore, question, and learn, knowing that each new piece of knowledge acquired is a step towards a greater understanding of yourself and the universe. Loss of interest in superficial activities. Imagine that feeling when what once brought you joy or satisfaction now seems empty and meaningless. This is what many people begin to feel when going through a second spiritual awakening. Activities that were once the highlight of your day, like watching your favorite series or going to parties, start to feel trivial. It can be disconcerting at first, but this change is a sign that you are seeking something deeper and more meaningful in life. This distancing from superficial interests is like a natural cleansing of the mind and spirit. It's as if your inner being is directing you to focus on what truly matters. You start to prioritize experiences that nourish the soul, like reading a good book, spending time with loved ones, or even meditating. It is a process of transformation that can be challenging but extremely rewarding. And it's not just in activities that this change happens. Relationships are also affected. People who were once a constant presence in your life may begin to seem less aligned with who you are becoming. This doesn't mean you should abruptly cut ties, but rather that you begin to value relationships that bring growth and authenticity. Interestingly, this loss of interest in superficial activities can open doors to new passions and hobbies. You may discover a hidden talent or new interest that you had never considered before. Often, it is during this transition period that we find our true purpose and begin to live more aligned with our essence. In summary, the loss of interest in superficial activities is a clear sign that you are evolving spiritually. It is an invitation to explore new dimensions of your existence and seek what truly makes you happy. Sometimes it is necessary to let go of the old to make room for the new. Greater connection with nature. Have you noticed how a walk in the park or a day at the beach can do wonders for your mood? For those going through a second spiritual awakening, this connection with nature intensifies even more. Being outdoors, surrounded by trees, mountains, or the sea, begins to bring a sense of peace and belonging that is hard to find in urban environments. This phenomenon is not just a change of scenery, it is a reconnection with the essence of life. Nature has its own energy that can be extremely healing and revitalizing. Many people report feeling more balanced and centered after spending some time in natural environments. It's as if nature has the power to cleanse our energies and align us with what truly matters. Additionally, this greater connection with nature can awaken a sense of responsibility for the environment. You may begin to care more about ecological issues and feel a genuine desire to protect the planet. It is a natural extension of your spiritual growth, where you start to see Earth not just as a resource, but as a living being deserving of respect and care. Now, another interesting aspect is that this connection with nature can intensify your spiritual practices. Meditating outdoors, doing yoga in the park, or simply watching the sunset can become deeply transformative experiences. Nature serves as a catalyst for deepening your spiritual journey, offering insights and revelations that might not arise in a closed environment. In short, feeling more connected with nature is a clear sign that you are going through a second spiritual awakening. It is an opportunity to reconnect with the essence of life and find a more harmonious balance between your physical and spiritual existence. Awakening of intuitive abilities. Have you ever had that feeling of knowing something without having a logical explanation for it? This increase in intuition is a classic sign of a second spiritual awakening. Suddenly, you may start having premonitions, hunches, or a sharper perception about the people and situations around you. It's as if a new sense is being activated, allowing you to access information that was previously hidden. This awakening of intuitive abilities can be exciting and frightening at the same time. In one moment, you may feel like a spiritual detective, able to uncover mysteries and understand the nuances of life. However, there may also be moments of doubt and confusion where you question if what you are feeling is real or just a figment of your imagination. The key here is to trust your instinct and allow these abilities to develop naturally. You may start noticing patterns or signs that repeat, like dreaming about something that later happens in real life. These experiences validate that your intuition is strengthening. It is important to pay attention to these signs and use them as a guide in your spiritual journey. Additionally, the awakening of intuitive abilities can lead you to explore new fields of knowledge like tarot reading, astrology, or other esoteric practices. These tools can serve as extensions of your intuition, helping to validate and deepen the insights you are already receiving. Don't be afraid to experiment and discover what resonates most with you. Ultimately, the increase in intuition is a gift that comes to help you navigate life with more clarity and confidence. It is a powerful tool that, when used wisely, can guide you towards a path more aligned with your true essence. Embracing these abilities is an important step in your second spiritual awakening. So, did you feel that chill down your spine? These are just some of the clues that your second spiritual awakening is on the way. But wait, have you ever wondered how these signs manifest uniquely for each person? For example, you know that déjà vu feeling that leaves you awestruck? Or that coincidental encounter that makes you think twice about destiny? If you found this exploration insightful and transformative, consider showing your support by clicking the Super Thanks button below. Your contribution helps us continue to bring you valuable content that delves into the depths of spirituality and reveals ancient wisdom. And speaking of destiny, have you ever stopped to reflect on how the universe sends us messages through dreams? Yes, those crazy dreams that seem to make no sense but deep down have a powerful message for you. And what if I told you that by paying attention to them, you could discover deep secrets about your spiritual journey? Now imagine if you could identify these signs and better prepare for this incredible transformation that is coming. How would your life be if you were more connected with your essence and the universe around you? Have you thought about the possibilities? So, tell me in the comments, which sign do you most identify with in your life? And more importantly, how do you deal with these signs? I can't wait to read your experiences and exchange ideas with you. Oh, and if you want to know more about how to prepare for this second awakening, stay tuned because there's much more coming.